Our group is named Focus. We're a photography group. Right now we have about 108 different photographers. They're amateurs, they're professionals, they're young, they're old, every culture. We usually meet once a month at Oakley. We do lots of things. We have photo walks, we have meetings where we bring in other organizations to kind of show us what they're doing. We just have time as a group together so we can pray and just get to know each other. We do 15 to 20 different projects throughout the year. The projects range from working with CityLink with their Christmas portraits to City Gospel Mission. We'll help with their programs, programs like Step Forward and other events they have. We help out with Wiz Kids and just different organizations in the city. And our focus that we want to have on God, and that's what we call ourselves Focus, because we're not only just focusing on our subjects, but we're trying to focus on God. When I hold my camera, I don't look at it as taking pictures. I look at it as worship. And whenever I pick up the camera, I know that I can get a connection with God. I would say my journey started when I saw that some photographers went down to New Orleans to help out families down there to rebuild their family portraits, and I thought that was really cool. So later that year, I heard this testimony from Chuck, and it just really resonated with me, and it made me go over my life and go through the things that I was trying to hide through performance, just trying to overdo things to make other people happy, but not really look at myself, look at my heart, and see what was really going on inside. So the next opportunity, I signed up for NOLA. And when I signed up, I was just wanting to go on a trip, and they actually made me a leader on a trip. So a little bit of pressure there, but I'm glad they did, because I was able to make some really, really good relationships. And that opened the door really for like the community part of my life. On the way back from the trip, we were kind of like decompressing and just talking about our experiences. And that's when the idea is like, hey man, like what would happen if we would bring this whole entire photography experience back to our city? Like, what would that look like? Building a community where a lot of photographers work alone by themselves. So just having a community where we can get together and not have specific expectations on us. It's just us. And we had like people who were like really anxious to get out in the community, and we had photographers who were doing their own separate projects, and we all decided just to get together as a team and start Focus. I mean, I can tell you personally myself, like I wasn't a big community guy. Like any party, any group setting, even family reunions, I'll be like over in the corner and stuff like that. But being at Crossroads and being in the communities that I'm in now and have been in, you find yourself in that same situation where you want to run, but you have people around you who have the same goals, the same values, the same drive to kind of understand God and build that relationship. And being around that many people, like it kind of, I won't say it transformed me, but it just put me in an easier place to receive from God. And I think that's the most important thing from relationships we built, and just the network we have has just changed a lot of lives in our community. It definitely changed my life. It's just something that I'm glad I have the opportunity to be a leader of.